The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Past battles with Scherzer, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And now in the box, Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the third baseman, Luis Garcia.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Here now is Juan Soto as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Harrison stands at first with one out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line drive, base hit to right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here now is Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Batting fifth, the first baseman. Oh, yeah.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 3 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Alonso is retired to kick off the inning. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 0 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Too high, ball 3.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Victor Robles digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 9th. The pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Next, it'll be Max Scherzer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Gomes stands at second with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Well hit to right. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He
chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. Now here's the first offering. Fastball well outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2 on the count.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Luis Garcia.
And the 3rd baseman, Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the AB now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-1 home.
Whoa, that's big down.
And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Trey Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's okay.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on opening day after this.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food. More than what I...
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0. Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jeff McNeil will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that one yanked just foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. (3-2) pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Bell is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Fielder, Victor Robles.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. Hey. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hard liner to center field. Robles is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Smith.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And now for Washington, Josh Harrison, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in will be James McCann. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, James McCann.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired, and there's one away.
Not shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Bell.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
No balls, 2 strikes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The set and the 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Last half of the 7th here, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Jeurys Familia is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. The pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman number 2, Luis Garcia.
Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Still no score. Luis Avilan is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
J.D. Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bell is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Josh Harrison stands in. Lifetime against Familia. He's 0 for 5.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Juan Soto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Fielded cleanly on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch of the AB now. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 0. Here it is.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in is Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. first pitch of the AB on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not?
Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about it. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Pillar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Up top, it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Yeah, and he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Turner on second. Zimmerman on at first with 2 down. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two and one, here it is. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
In now, James McCann. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Mets down to their final out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Washington came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Avilan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 1